from you by just your power of introduction. Okay, I think webinar is now streaming live on custom live streaming service. So, Ezekiel, is that a go ahead that webinar is streaming now on Facebook? Ezekiel, are you there? Okay, while I wait for Ezekiel to talk and we have Dr. Stephen come up. Now, for those of you who have joined this webinar, you want to make money this year. Yes, there is money in the e-commerce space. There is lots of money to be made in the e-commerce space. The e-commerce space only. Ezekiel, are you talking? Okay. So the e-commerce space only in the year 2022 did over $6 trillion. That's the e-commerce in the year 2022. So that's to tell you that there's so much money to be made in that particular sector. But of course, not everybody is making money from that sector. But what I tell people is when you want to go into a sector or an industry or a niche you've not been into, ask yourself, what are the things people are doing that is making them to ensure that they make the kind of sales they are making. Also ask yourself, how big is your why? If your why is big enough, guess what? You will be able to command the kind of results you want to command. My why was...
We're live now.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so we are live now. I'll share my story with you later, and I'll tell you how I actually have been able to get to where I am today, not by just looking or sitting down, not taking action. So with a clapping ovation, guys, with your emojis, okay? Give it up for the one and only Dr. Stephen Akitayo, all the way from 7 seas, 7 rivers. He has flown for different countries. Give it up for Dr. Stephen Akitayo. Woo!
I need to hire you.
One of real estate.
I need to hire you as my hype woman. Because
I'm available.
I think you will do that job very well. So
I'm available,
please send your application.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are doing great. It's a new year. I'm going to be doing my webinar tomorrow where I'm going to be having a lot more conversations about my own opinion of the way to reposition for the new year. It probably will be my first main event this year. But it's important to know that you cannot do the same thing over and over again, expect a different result. You cannot continue with the culture of what will be, and your life will change. You can also not continue the culture of being conservative because it will not help. And what do I mean by being conservative? There is a phase of your life that you need to be conservative with spending. But if you're going to go far, you can't afford to be conservative with investment. You can't afford to be conservative when it comes to putting energy into learning how to build wealth. And I would say this is very, very important. This year is going to be a tough year economically, globally. The news just came out. The CEO of Apple, he's taking a 40% pay cut willingly. As a result, what is it telling you? Apple is about to downsize. That's if you see what. So Apple is a bit more of I mean, if it's Elon Musk, he's just going to fire everybody. But you see, Apple kind of has a more subtle and all of that. So the first news you hear is the CEO has taken a pay cut. The news that follow after that is Apple has, let go some staff. So here's what has happened globally, because sometimes we don't understand how these things work. During COVID-19, companies were getting free money. Companies were hiring people to work from home. And particularly because there was a lot of pressure on logistics. Even Amazon just laid off 18,000 staff in the UK. So when this begin to happen, before you know it, people are being laid off, people are losing jobs. A lot more people are struggling to have enough money to pay. Now, the question is this new year, are you going to be a victor or you're going to be a victim? And it's absolutely a choice. Where will you be? What is your positioning? And it's all about positioning, really. When you begin to hear all this news, jobs are down, people are being laid off, what are you supposed to do? For reposition. Everybody type reposition. You're supposed to reposition. And the first place to reposition is skill. You want to get the skill that can put you in that situation where, hey, you know what's going on? I will now be able to earn more. And no matter how much they are laying people off, my kind of skill is a skill they will have no choice but to do business with. One of the powerful strategy I use, for example, and I've taught many people, you're an accountant. Can you learn how to sell? So that you will tell your boss, you know what? You have two persons in me. I'll still do your accounting job and I'll still do your sales job. One of our top 10 guys last year, he's my personal accountant. And he was one of the highest selling staff. And I told him years ago, I said, you will earn way more if you can add selling to your skill. And what has happened now is that in a month, he earns his own year salary in 1 month, a whole year salary. He earned it in 1 month as commission. You see, reposition. Everybody type repositioning again. If Ezekiel can allow people to comment, the chat button isn't up. So if you can reposition, when others are saying there's a casting down, there's no money, the economy is tough, things are difficult, we're suffering, and playing all those victim cards, begging up and down, you will be giving people, you'll be paying people school fees, you'll be helping people, you'll be like Dr. Stephen, giving grants, pledging $5 million in the next 5 years to help as many people. That is because you repositioned. You did not do everybody else is doing. You did not put yourself in the box like others are doing, and you decided to invest in knowledge. So my encouragement to you as you learn this e-commerce today, Ms. Akta will give you stories of those who have made it. She'll mention some niche to you. I'm begging you, don't come and say, oh, she showed me everything. That's not true, right? She's not shown you everything, okay? She's just been able to convince you that this is a business you can make money from. That's all she's done, okay? That is all she's done. So you want to invest strategically in positioning yourself such that you can make crazy money this year. And I've said this over and over again, right? If you reposition, you will be glad for it. I'll share this story with you. I have been to the gym. In fact, late last year, I've been gymming a lot. And I noticed that it's as if my belly is getting bigger and bigger. Funny enough, the more I go to the gym, right, the bigger my belly is getting. It just didn't show. And I said to myself, this year, by the way, my belly is not excessively big. I'm not obese, by the way. But for me is that I want to live 120 years. So I kind of my passion for being fit is a bit on the edge. And it's not about looks, it's just being fit, right? So that I can live a lot longer. Can I build muscles instead of fat and things like that? So what I did this year, I said, you know what? It's going to be a different year. And if I'm going to make progress, I really need to get a coach. So I got a tennis coach. The same tennis I felt was, again, this is wisdom. And here it is. Wisdom is also that even when you are spending money, be strategic. So I remember doing a post, I want to have coach from different culture from mine. Because here in Dubai, if your earning power is a function of how many languages you speak, your ability to adapt to other cultures, learn other cultures, know other cultures. So my strategy is that the coach will also be like the person teaching me a new language. So if I have a tennis coach that is Spanish, I'm learning, Spain or Italian or French, right? Gradually, I'm picking up French words while we're playing. If I have one that is Arabic, right? Gradually, I'm learning Arabic, and this is, Arabic country. But my point is where I'm going. I did my tennis session yesterday with a coach. I had to pick a Nigerian. I didn't get another culture. When the guy started grilling me, I could not believe that tennis is that hard. Okay. And in a matter of 1 hour, I became a better tennis player in matter of 1 hour because he was able to show me certain skills that I never believed was possible. The same thing happened at the gym today. So everything looks simple. Hear this. Until you get a coach. It will look simple, but you not get the result. And you continue to join them to say, but what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Is it not tennis? What's the big deal? Is it not just to go to a gym? What's the big deal? Is it not to play golf? Right? When you get a coach, suddenly you realize that it's not that easy, step one. When you get a coach, you realize you now get result faster. So before now that you thought it was easy, but yes, it was easy, but you didn't even get result. Now you will know it's harder, but you even get more results, even though it is harder. And that's where you want to be. Don't go into any business without a coach. Now, let me wrap up here. You cannot be penny wise, pound foolish. This is where many of us miss it. You want a coach, but you want the coach for free. It will not work. Everything comes with a cost. Everything comes with a price. It's a different thing when you want to win a grant, when you are applying for somebody to give you, a charity or give you money, right? When people apply for my grant, whether it's to go to school or for business, I give $5,000, right? On my birthday, 28, I'm going to be announcing $5,000 to 2 entrepreneurs, right? We also try to send 1,000 kids to school every year. That is charity. You don't need I don't need to know you to qualify. You don't need to give me anything to qualify, right? But that is just benevolence. It's a custom where I say to myself, I'm giving it to God, right? Through a man or a woman, right? So in my mind, it's God I'm giving that money to, not even the recipient, right? But when you now come and tell me that, Dr. Stephen, I want to know how you made it. Show me your secret. What has helped you to make money? Oh yeah, come and show me. At that point, ladies and gentlemen, you have to pay or you have to serve. The disciple of Jesus Christ, and this is how to reposition, guys. The disciple of Jesus Christ had to serve Jesus. They left their businesses, right? Those were accountants. Peter was a fisherman. He left and decided to serve Jesus, to be able to know what Jesus knows and to be able to replicate what Jesus has. What am I saying? You will not financially grow this year if you want a coach for free. You will not. So I've been going to the gym. I have not improved. You know why? I have not gotten a coach I paid. Day one at the gym today, I can feel it. I know that indeed I got a coach. I've been going to tennis court. The last time I played with my wife, right, we were just playing rubbish. Now I know it was rubbish, right? So, but again, I didn't have a coach, right? I didn't have a coach. So ultimately, nobody's charging me and I'm not improving. The same thing happened to me in golf. I was playing golf for 2 years, no coach. The day I got coach, I knew I was playing rubbish. Because the other people I've been going to play with, even though they may be playing better than I do, I didn't pay them to teach me now. When you when you pay somebody to teach you, there is a moral burden on them that they need to show you what they have done. They need to show you the deep secret, the deeper, and those money means nothing, right? The money you are paying, for coaching, maybe maybe $5,000. Sometimes I even give discount for $2,000. Now, that's not even up to what I give to people as a gift. So what you are paying, and in some cases you have maybe 10 people subscribe, so that's just almost what you are going to give back to another two entrepreneur or pay tuition fee. So it's never really about that you are paying me money. It's that I now know you will take everything I'm teaching you and you will execute it well. You'll be more serious. It costs you something. I'll never forget, and I say this a lot. The people who pray for me the most are those who paid me money, are those who invested in my company, are those who bought property, because they know the success of Stephen Akitaos and his company is my success, right? The people who go and talk rubbish on social media, right, are the ones who want a couple of their money is not in our business. So they don't care. Let the company crumble. Let the whole thing disappear. Let the whole thing break down. It happens even with employees. Sometimes you wonder why employees don't take their boss business very well. Because in their mind, oh, well, I get my salary, I move on. It hasn't come, something hasn't come from them to that other person. Once you take something from you, right, to pay somebody to teach you, now you are serious. So the payment is more for you. So I was at the gym on time. I didn't go late because I paid. I was at the tennis court on time. It was early morning, 6:30, because I paid. And it wasn't cheap. I'm taking it serious. I'm taking the game serious. I have had to pay. Now I'm not going to joke with it. They are charging me per session. I won't joke with that kind of, because I paid. So when you begin to say, I've entered the new year, 2023, I now have a coach. I'm paying a coach. You are saying to yourself, I'm more serious this year. I matter this year. There's something special about my life this year. I'm ready to move to the next level this year. So much so that I'm betting on myself. And I'm paying to get better. I'm paying to learn. I'm paying to have somebody coach me and teach me. And it's funny how you don't even know much. I remember my gym instructor was, telling my executive assistant, she was saying, oh, she wanted to add weight. Now I'm trying to burn some belly fat. My EA wants to add weight. And she was asking her, okay, so what have you done? I said, oh, I took, is it protein shake? I said, that's dangerous for you, right? Men, their dieting is different from women, right? The coach was having to tell my EA, right? This. And she was like, wow. I said, in fact, if you had continued, it could have even destroyed you. You see how funny if you don't even have the right coach, you may even be going on the path of destruction and you'll be patting yourself at the back like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. We're making progress now. Meanwhile, you are on the path of destruction right there. And you are still patting yourself on the back on something negative you're doing. May that not be your story. Can I hear an amen? If you are serious about making this year your year, get a coach in a business you want to do, right? And invest in growing, invest in learning before you come and put your money. Do not start e-commerce without going through Mrs. Akita's coaching program. Those who did they wasted money and still had to come back again, right? To still come and ask for coaching. So wake up, guys. Wake up. Everybody type, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't go and waste money, right? Saying, no, I don't need a coach. I'm going to do it on my own. After you've burned all money, then you still have to realize that, I really need a coach. Come back again. At that point, you've lost most of the money. You're not begging, give me some discount, give me some discount. It doesn't make sense. And what's beautiful about e-commerce is one of those businesses you can do anywhere in the world. Everybody say global business. Everybody type global business. You are in Uganda, you are in Kenya, you are in Rwanda, you are in Afghanistan, you are in Dubai, you are in UK. It's a global business. You can do this business from anywhere in the world, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the kind of business I want to do. I want a business I can do from anywhere in the world. That for me is how wealth is created. That for me is how I can become great. I have shared this many times. Your business must pass the test of universality. In other words, it must be a business that I can do anywhere in the world. One of my biggest secrets, I'm into real estate. I can do real estate anywhere in the world. I expanded to Dubai. It's almost as if I was still doing business in Nigeria. I expanded to UK, to US. It's almost as if it's the same thing. Do businesses that you can do anywhere, even if you migrate, even if you move to another country, boom, you just expand. You just start pick up from where you stop. Many of us from Africa, particularly, part of our biggest weakness is we don't do business that have passed the test of universality. A business I can do anywhere. So when you move to a new country, it's like you're starting all over again, right? And this in itself affects our wealth, our financial income. And some of us, of course, play victim over these things, but be smart. Once again, I leave you in the able hands of Mrs. Akintayo. Thank you for having me. I love you all. Go win this year. Go make all the money. Listen and enjoy a very wonderful class with her. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Guys, come on, give it up for Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Come on, come on, come on. Wow, 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 wow. That was amazing. That was loaded. That is really, really loaded. Short, but loaded. Thank you, Dr. Stephen, for that. We appreciate you. And we believe that your words of wisdom, actually, a lot of people here will take it to good use, both those watching on Zoom and those watching on the Facebook Live or YouTube Live as well. So welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being a part of today's live show and the e-commerce webinar as well. And hopefully, some of my students, my mentees, will join us in this live show, and they'll be able to share their testimonies as well. But like Dr. Stephen said, things that actually would make you change is not just about being a part of this live show. Everything that has to do with e-commerce can be taught in one day. And one of the successful is also because they have to pay their way to success. And I always tell my students this, that one of the things that actually helps you on the way of your journey, of course, is getting a mentor. And it's not just about getting a mentor, it's about doing what your mentor has strictly told you to do. Then you get your result. What differentiates A students to B students to C students from B students and C students is the fact that the A student is able to put extraordinary effort and actually do what they ask him or her to do in class. Okay, so if you want to get results this 2023, let's dive in. Now, for those of you here who are watching, how much would you love to make in the next 3 months? Let me ask that question now. How much do you want in the next 3 months? Like, amount I want to make in the next 3 months. You can type that. This is the amount that you are sure of this amount in the next 3 months. Share that in the comment box. How much would you love to make in the next 3 months? Okay, someone says, Ola says $16,000. Beautiful. Who else? $1,000, 3 months. Come on, you can do better than that, Monica. But okay, you're just that's what you say you want to make. 2 million, $100,000. Okay, beautiful. 10,000 pounds. That's from Celine Femi Ayodeji. Okay, and we have $100,000, $30,000 from Adeleke, $50,000. Who else do we have here? Okay, I don't have any other comments in the comment box. For those on Facebook, I'm going to take your comments as well in a short while. Now, for those of you who have said beautiful money you want to make by the end of 3 months, that's in 3 months' time, how much are you willing to actually put in to ensure that you make this money? Now, I give myself a financial target. I give myself a goal, and I ask myself, babe, this goal, okay, we have on Facebook 15,000 pounds from Chichi, 1 million from Alison. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I ask myself, all these beautiful financial goals you have written, what are you going to do to achieve them? How much investment are you ready and willing to invest in yourself to get to that goal which you have set for yourself? And I told myself, for me to be able to get to this financial result, it means I need to build capacity. It means I need to get an extra coach. It means I need to do something extra. And I began to look for, okay, who do I need to get on my train of coaches to help me hit my financial target for the year 2023? And I told myself, if I must make money, I must spend money. So if you want to make money this year, for those of you who have listed these beautiful figures, you must be ready to spend on building your personal capacity, getting that individual who is going to help you to get there, just like Dr. Steven has said earlier. So let's dive in. My name is Bisi Akintayo, known as the e-commerce coach, and I've recorded several success stories of my mentees who have made millions via my mentorship program globally. I'm also the co-founder of SA Foundation, a non-governmental charity organization that helps to see children to school, feed the poor, and do a lot of charity projects as well. And one of the beautiful things is that for me, I want to actually ensure that by the year 2035, I've been able to train over 10 million people globally, help them and teach them about money, help them to actually use the e-commerce platform to actually make money for themselves and their family and live their dream life. And that's my goal. My goal is giving value to these individuals, ensuring that at the end of the day, they can actually live a beautiful and amazing life. Now, one of the things you need to understand is no matter the inflation in the country, in the world, one platform that never ceases to stop selling is the e-commerce platform. And there are different things under the e-commerce platform. But there is always money in that platform, in the sense that people will always buy one thing or the other using the internet. So ask yourself, where is the money going? So it's for me to now begin to re-strategize and begin to ask myself, if the money is going to this direction, let me follow where the money is going and begin to do a business. See, forget passion. Passion doesn't equal to profit. Forget follow your passion, follow your passion. See, my passion, if I'm doing my passion today, I swear I'll not make money. It's not cost. So passion does not lead to profits. Passion is good, it's beautiful. But if your passion will not put food on your table, my brother and sister, you better forget passion. Please, help me write it there. Passion doesn't equal to profit. So don't even think that because I'm passionate at doing a particular thing, maybe cooking, for instance, and you think that will lead to profit. If it's not leading to profit, you better find and go to where it's leading to profit and put all the passion and put it inside so that you begin to cash out. So for those who actually have gone through my training, so for those of you who are here who are thinking, okay, oh, she's going to teach me everything, I'm going to teach you, but notwithstanding, for those who have gotten extraordinary success, they are the ones who signed up for my coaching. And for those of you who are here, my coaching is not for everybody. So don't say that my coaching, I don't have money to apply for the coaching. It's not for everybody, just for maybe about 3 people here who can afford it. It is not for everybody. It's not everybody that can buy brands like Versace and the rest. It's not everybody that can buy it. It's not everybody that can buy Nike. I mean the original Nike, not the fake Nike. So my coaching, like I said, is not for everybody. It's for $10,000. But at the end of today's webinar, I'll be giving a discount, and Dr. Steven might still give you a further discount if he's in a good mood and maybe wants to help you to pay for that. My discount is actually $3,000. So for those of you who are interested in coaching, before the end of this program, you can chat any of the admins or they will send you the payment link to pay for the coaching. So this is a couple of awards that I've actually won.
I think
my
we can
story
allow
actually
them.
started.
I think it would be nice to allow those, the first 2 people to pay 2,000, and then others can then pay 3,000. That would be my appeal. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. But it's your business.
Okay.
It's your choice whether you are.
Let me consider. Dr. Steven, look at Dr. Steven's face and my face. It's not the same now. Dr. Steven, you can see the English is speaking is posh. His skin is like that of a baby. Okay. So I'm sure I know how to settle that with Dr. Steven. is going to pay me back. Because one of the things I need you to understand is about the work we put into coaching our students, and also the materials available for them as well, and some other things we do for them, which is even beyond the money that we are talking about right now. So because Dr. Stephen has made an appeal, no problem. The first two people who are interested in getting the coaching today can pay $2,000, and the other people can pay $3,000. So if you are the fastest finger, you can actually pay $2,000. Even if my students are here, they'll be feeling cheated because they did not pay $2,000 to be a part of my coaching. So this is like, I'm sorry, but Dr. Stephen was the one that gave the appeal. But for those of you who are ready, no problem, go ahead and make your payment. So let's move on. Now, I never started out to be this. If you had known me 10 years ago, I was a totally different individual. I mean, I was different. I did not even have a strong why. And that's why I tell people, before you want to go into anything, what is your vision? What is your why? Why are you hungry for success? See, if your life is just about I eat, I sleep, I wake up, I pay my immediate bills, not adding value to anybody. I mean, your life currently is not adding value to anyone. Then you are living a life of, you are living a miserable life. No, I'm not actually joking about this. That at the end of the day, what people can just say about he was a good husband, took care of his family. That is all. No life, no value that you have impacted on lives. Then you are not living a life of value. So one of the beautiful things about living is about living a life of value, living a life whereby people can say, I attributed my success to this individual. And that's why many of you who are watching this today can categorically say, Dr. Stephen, if not for you, I will not be here today. I've seen so many people who are saying, if not for Dr. Stephen, I will not have achieved the kind of success I have achieved today. Now, I need you to type something in the comment box. Your network determines your network. This is very important. The kind of people you move with in 2023 determines the kind of finances that you will be able to command. If you are moving with complainers, if you are moving with murmurers, you are moving with people who are still talking about the fact that they are not wealthy because of the current condition of their country, whereas other people are making money, then you need to shift. When I heard this from my mentor and I took that bold step to change my circle of friends, guess what? That was when I launched into my mailings. You can't be in the same field with complainers and things will grow. It will never grow. It will just continue to diminish. It will continue to get bad. I know people who have been telling me for years they don't have money. See, this very day they don't have money. And guess what? When the money even comes, things take the money away from them and take them back to where they were before, and they don't have money again. So you have to be mindful. And that's why I also want to encourage for those of you who are watching this, listening to this now, detoxify your mind in the year 2023. Detoxify your mind. A lot of wealthy people today, one of the things they do, when I wake up in the morning, I toss my phone away. The first thing I want to do is I want to declutter my mind from every negativity in the environment. Maybe one thing I've seen online or in my environment or on the news. I want to listen, apart from praying, listen to something that will actually edify me in the morning. I want to speak life into my day. So you need to declutter your mind this year. Can somebody help me type that in the comment box? Declutter your mind this year. Put positive things. Take away every negative. If your family members are negative, put them at arm's length. If you pick their calls all the time, start cutting on the calls you pick. If you are not in Nigeria, if they are disturbing you for money 247, change your line. Abi, not by force now. Because you also have to build something for yourself. So you need to declutter your mind of all the toxic things in your body. Just the same way you detoxify. I mean, you did detoxification to detoxify all the things in your body, get rid of all the things in your body. The same thing, you have to do that for your mind, for you to grow, for you to actually have the kind of finances you want to have this year. Okay, this is me on a live show on TVC, and it was an amazing show talking about my humble beginning, how I started, talking about my strong why, and why that actually was able to make me become a millionaire today. I was hungry for success, but I've been talking about it. Oh, I want to change. Nothing will change if you keep talking about change. It will only change when you take the intentional action, which was what I did not complaining about my condition, but taking intentional action to see my story change. So this is a testimony from one of my mentees in Kenya. She was talking about how she began to make at first. At first, she was also being a bit myopic, or she was doing what I asked her to do. She wasn't getting sales. And I told her, number one is your mindset. What do you want to see? And guess what? Before she knew it, she started making $10,000 in a month from the same e-commerce business. And she's in Kenya. There are different testimonials, but these are a few that we just show you. Some of them we don't have, some of them when I don't have their written testimonial or their screenshot of the money, we can't actually post them here. So this is another one, 20 million naira transaction. Okay, this is another one. She did actually 3 million naira transaction in 3 million in one transaction, and she started with zero capital. This is another mentee, over 70,000 naira, 70 million also in a single transaction. This same mentee did over 100 million in another transaction. And this is to tell you that these things actually work. This is also another mentee living in Dubai, whose business started with just 35,000 naira Nigerian currency. That's 350 dirhams. And the story has changed. Now is in millions. Beauty house became a big time e-commerce guru from just 35,000 naira. The business has saved him from indebtedness about twice. Now, this is to tell you that if it is working for them, it can work for you. This is somebody else during COVID actually did 14.5 million naira profit selling products. Now, why I'm showing you this is to tell you that if this thing can work for them, if this can become their reality from nothing. The last testimony I showed was just a student who did 14.5 million. If it can work for them, then who are you that it won't work for you? It means you have caged yourself. You have believed that it's not possible. The action you take this January will determine the results you actually will get in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 8, 9, 10 months. And by December, the action you take today will determine. Before we dive into the key e-commerce statistics, before we dive into e-commerce, let's just talk about some e-commerce statistics right now. Now, over 2.4 billion people worldwide were estimated to purchase one service or the other online in the year 2017. Now, 3.556 trillion in online purchases was still made in the same 2021. Now, in 2022, we have over 6 trillion US dollars. Come on, just to tell you that there's something in this business. Tap yourself and say, wake up, wake up. Come on, wake up. Let me call your names. Wake up, guys. Wake up, guys. Oh, you guys are not sleepy right now. Wake up. Wake up. Those on Facebook, YouTube, wake up. Come on. You guys should wake up. Those on Zoom, wake up, everyone. Tap yourself and say, wake up. What have I been looking at? What have I been doing? How are these people doing it? I'm not able to do it. What is their secret? How are they able to command this kind of results? I want to command such. Now, e-commerce simply means buying and selling of goods and services via the internet and transfer of money and data to complete the transaction. That's simply e-commerce. Yes, beautiful. Milayo has woken up. Monica is awake already. Beautiful. All of you that have woken up. Beautiful one. Beautiful. Now I'm going to be showing you a couple of things you need to do in the e-commerce to be able to make money out of it. Now, why should I even join e-commerce? For me, e-commerce has become the new gold mine. It has become the what? The new gold mine. E-commerce, the new gold mine. If your business at this moment is not in the e-commerce space, then you are Johnny Just Come. Then you are not ready to evolve with the current evolution. So you need to still wake up and wake up, okay? So let me go to the different types of e-commerce players we have. We have the B2B, the business to business, the business to consumer, and the consumer to business. Okay. So which one are you playing? A lot of you cannot still play in terms of business to business yet. But business, of course, they are patronizing a lot of consumers, and consumers as well are selling to businesses. In short, some of you who are here, you can start your business from consumer to business and move to, or decide to choose business to consumer. That is, you just want to be servicing the final consumers of the products, okay? So it depends on the one you want. Now, before you start your e-commerce business, there are also some certain things you need to put at the back of your mind. Number one is that you should never go into the business without your target market. Without your target market, you cannot even think of going into the business without your target market. Who do I want to sell to? Is it the lower class, the middle class, the upper class? So who are the target markets that I have in mind? Now, before you even think as well, after you have gotten your target market, you also have to ask yourself, what is your marketing plan? This is where people miss it. People want to go into the business without having a marketing plan. They feel, Mark is going to be taking my money, this person is going to be taking my money, forgetting that you use money to make money. So what's my marketing plan? And how can I ensure that this marketing plan is properly utilized to get me the results I want to get? Now, you also need to understand that, how does this market work? You don't just want to jump into anything without understanding how the market works. How does the market work? What kind of product should I bring in at this period? Which one is hot in demand? And this will help you to know what to bring in at a particular point in time. For instance, for those who are in the US now, they can't bring in any kind of product, all kind of products, and think it will fly in the US and it will fly on Amazon. No. If you are doing that, you are shooting yourself in the head. There are some products that can't fly also in Canada. There are some products that can't fly in Dubai when you're going to sell. But some of these things, you will not know them if you don't have somebody to tell you and to guide you, so that you don't go ahead and bring those products, and at the end of the day, you've wasted money. So you need to also ensure, because sometimes we're trying to be penny wise and pound foolish. So you bring in the products, at the end of the day, you can't list them on the e-commerce platform there. Or you bring in the product, it becomes an issue for you, or it's being seized by custom. So you need to ask yourself, what product can I bring in into my country that I can sell with ease? So these are some of the businesses you can venture into in the year 2023. We have digital courses. You can start your YouTube series, become a virtual assistant, a freelancer, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, exportation, social media manager, real estate, and corporate brand, corporate gift items. Now, let me go to this particular quote by Jeff Bezos. It says, it is hard to find things that won't sell online. That is true, but you also have to know the products, the laws guiding each of the products you want to bring into the country, into your country. So a lot of people also, you need to stop selling only and start helping. And how can you help? Is by giving value and value only. Okay, I want to move quickly because of my time, so I'll be skipping some slides. Now, in starting your e-commerce business, you cannot do everything, no matter how juicy everything is. You need to first and foremost sit down and pick a niche. Okay, don't say, I'm a master of all trade. I know I'm a jack of all trade and a master of none. I can do many things. How much has your many things brought to you? How much profit have you made by the many things you've been doing? So you need to sit down and look at one niche can I pick? What niche do I want to dive into? So pick that niche, and you can stay on that niche for at least a year before you can move into another niche, okay? Now we have the green niche, we have the evergreen niche. Are you getting value? If you're getting value, please type I'm getting value, so that I know that my audience are actually following me this afternoon or evening or morning, depending on your time zone. So guys, are you following? Are you learning something already? Are you learning? Are you learning? Are you learning? Are you learning? Please do let me know if you're learning. Do let me know if you're following me today. Let me see that in the comment box. Okay. Yes, I'm getting value. Yes, I'm getting value. Beautiful. 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 Let me see on the Facebook. Okay. Beautiful. So let me continue now. There are two ways you can play in this industry. Is either you stay with the green niche or you stay with the evergreen niche. Now, the green niche actually has to do with the fashion items, beauty, health, electronics, gadgets, security, gift items. That's the evergreen niche. They are always there. It's a niche that people always buy from. But some of this niche are also capital intensive because sometimes some of them, because of the different variation and colors, you have to bring sizes and all of that. So they are sometimes capital intensive, depending on the niche you want to play in. Now, another niche, okay, is not here, but it's the evergreen niche. Now, this evergreen niche are products that solve a problem. Now, if you are a solution bearer, you are an individual who actually helps to solve problems. You make more money than somebody who doesn't solve any problem. That's the way life is. Problems solvers make more money than people who do not solve any problem. What is Dr. Steven doing? Dr. Steven is solving problem. So check everybody who is a millionaire, billionaire today. They are solving one problem or the other. Ask yourself, what problem am I solving? What problem am I solving? So products under the evergreen niche, they are products that solve problems. So you want to look at those products like, for instance, this adjustable wrist brace, okay, is solving a problem for someone who snores at night, and that's causing an issue between himself and his spouse. That's a problem that needs to be solved. So there are different products that can solve a problem. There are, so for someone who has stunted hair growth, can get product that can help to solve a problem in that direction. And one of the ways whereby you can make money in e-commerce is when you do what we call private labeling. When you do your own branding, and that's one of the things we help people to do. We brand your own products. It's not about me just selling, branding your own product, okay? Branding your product, branding it in your name. So what problem are you solving? What problem are you solving? You need to ask yourself, what problem am I solving? Now you can see this product now selling on Amazon for $17. On one of the wholesaler websites we give, selling for less than about $1 for you to buy the same product, and selling on Amazon for $17. Imagine bringing in such a product and your profit alone is $10 after your packaging and marketing plan and everything. And you have just sold 1,000 pieces. 10 multiplied by 1,000. That should be about $10,000 that you have made from just selling this lightweight product. Because why? It is a product solving problem, a product solving problem. I call them the PSP, product solving problem, or problem solving products rather, problem solving products, the PSP. Now, these are also sunglasses. These are products you can bring in for as low as, okay, the price is not here. I think the price to bring it in is not here, but yes, the price is here, I found it. So this is a product you can bring in less than $1 as well. Bring it in and you're selling to make money. On Amazon, the product is going for $7. You're buying it for less than $1. So making money off it. Before you know it, by just focusing on that niche, you are making money. Now, this is also, I have a jewelry here. Bringing jewelry like this, and you know how people love to wear costumes like this, bring costumes like this, even into your country. Buying this for as little as maybe 10 or 20 cents and bringing it in your country can make you a millionaire overnight. There's the lady that made over $100,000 from selling these eyelashes. It's the same eyelashes. You know how we women love to have our eyelashes extension. You know how women are when it comes to eyelashes extension. And all she does in her store, all the niche, is focusing on eyelash extension. And she's able to do over $100,000 from just eyelashes extension. How small and ridiculous it looks to you is making somebody a millionaire, is making somebody thousands of dollars. So ask yourself, let me ask you this question. When are you starting? When are you starting? Stephen, when are you starting? Stephen Binga. Olushola Pedro, when are you starting? Stephanie, when are you starting? Eddie Dion, when are you starting? Monica Oluwatosin, when are you starting? People are making money from the e-commerce platform. When are you starting your own? Dan, when are you starting your own? Kishe, when are you starting? How many of you are ready to get started? How many of you? How many of you are ready to get started like now, not later? How many of you are ready to get started? Type I am ready in the comment box. If you know you are ready to get started, type I am ready. I am ready. Yes, Stephen Benga is ready. Who else is ready to get started? I can say Josephine is ready. Who else is ready to get started today? Like you're ready to get started today. You can see the money in this business. Someone need over $100,000 selling this. This, come on. Someone built a house in Nigeria. What? 500 million from selling Dunlop slippers. Slippers. Come on, guys. Yes, Ogechi is ready. Who else is ready? Dan is ready. Dan is ready. Who else is ready? Ready. Ogechi is ready. Oluwatosin is ready. I hope as you are ready, you are one of just 3 of you. You are ready to pay the cost to be a part of this. So Mary, if you are here right now, post the payment link. For those of you who are really ready, we have the payment link. You have just 2 persons can pay $2,000 and the other people can pay $3,000. So once we confirm the other person, 3 persons from today's webinar, in short, I'll never finish the slide again. Let me go and focus on my new students who are ready to actually change something in their finances in the year 2020. So Mary, post the payment link for those who are ready, not your phone number, Mary, post the payment link. Get the payment link and post it, okay? For those who are ready. Also on the Zoom, post the payment link as well, not your phone number, because those people are ready are going to pay on the webinar, will confirm their payment, not those that are chatting you later. So those that are ready are making their payment on the webinar platform, and we are going to confirm the payment today. So get the payment link from Jamie and post it so that those who are ready can make their payments now. Okay, so let's move on in today's webinar. So we have the woman hair here. How many of you love woman hair? Like my own? Do you like my hair? Yeah, like my, I've been getting people asking that, oh, where did you get your hair from? You can come and meet me. I will supply you. If you don't want to do the business, I will supply you. Okay, I can supply you the woman hair. But one of the beautiful things about being able to know how to do this is that I can even determine and tell my manufacturer that, I want you to do this for me. I need you to customize this for me. I know very soon a lot of people will also be doing something like this. But if you check, we are not, maybe we are 1 or 2 or 3 safe with this type. So just very few people. So this was what I requested for. So you can request for what you want and they can do it and brand it in your name. I'm not branding this in my name. I'm not selling it just for me to use. But you can decide to build your brand on just this. And the woman hair industry, guess how much it made in 2022? It's 7 billion. 7 billion, guys. $7 billion US dollars in 2022. You guys are sleeping. You are not hearing what I am hearing right now. You are not hearing what I am. It's 7 billion. Henry is asking for the link. So do post the link. But I have the link somewhere here in my slide. I'll check it and Mary can actually post that and email. So this is the woman hair here. Look at the amount it's selling on Amazon. That's 79, the same hair. So say, maybe they are selling original, selling sit down there. That's how they make money from people like you that will keep saying that, oh, it's original, somebody is selling, somebody else is selling fake. Sit down there, okay? No problem, I'll just be looking at you. So evergreen niche, okay, is on my slide. Find the problem, provide a solution, and money follows, okay? That's the evergreen niche. I already spoke about it. Look at the stretch mark cream here. Okay, now I'm going to be giving you some hot selling products you can do. But before that, let me just find the payment link for those who want to make payments so that I can see people asking. I'll tell you everything about what you need to learn. Okay, let me go through what you learn before I go back to my slide. Now, this is the e-commerce accelerator program. The EAP program, for those who will be joining, is a 3-month program where you'll be, and we'll be having a one-on-one session as well. You have access to all my materials, which you go through and learn from. And Mod 1 will be talking about your niche and talking about items and niche, help you to pick your niche if you don't have one yet, and to also set up your online store, ensure that you place your order, then a step-by-step approach that you can use to make money, to start your business using other people's money in case you want to use that approach. Content writing as well, even if you're not going to be doing this, if you're doing the EAP, we have some templates we're going to give to you. So even if you're not going to be doing this, but we're still going to teach you because it's better you know it. We have 3 months, you have 3 months with us. So if we don't teach you how to fish, guess what? After 3 months, you'll be in trouble. You won't know anything. So developing powerful copywriting skills, headline stories, how customer behavior affects your sales, customer analytics, different types of consumers, simple strategies to deploy to grow an average income of $10,000 monthly. We're going to be doing social media marketing. This is a different loaded course on its own. This is a course with hours and hours of training, complete Facebook ad masterclass, how to promote an online campaign, and everything that has to do with targeting, custom-based, interest-based, how to go about market testing also for your product, then optimizing Instagram profile for best results. Personally, I grew my Instagram and my Facebook page to what I have today. I have almost about 70,000 following on both my social media platform, Instagram and Facebook. And I did that myself. And I didn't just grow it. It brought in income to me. Okay, how I was able to do that. I'll be teaching you that technique as well. For those who are not based in Nigeria, items that are red flags that you should not even think about thinking of going into it. I mean, the niche that are red flag that you should not even bother yourself, even under the evergreen niche, that you shouldn't even bother bringing into your country. I will be telling you that how to maximize Amazon as well to grow your income. I'll be teaching you all of that as well. Your SEO ranking, how to rank on Google, technique to write your SEO, customized content. Don't be scared about all this, my English that I wrote here, because you're in the EAP program, e-commerce acceleration program. So we are guiding you. We are putting you through how to go about all of these things. Okay. We are teaching you everything almost about marketing, digital marketing, to help you make sales. See, anybody can show you website to buy, but that is not how to make sales. That is not even equal to sales anywhere. You can have the cheapest product and have the lowest sales. So knowing where to buy the cheapest product is not your problem. The same bottled water that is selling in the supermarket for like 10 cents or 20 cents or $1 is the same products that you go to Transcorp and you actually buy for about $5 to $10. So it is not about where you buy, how cheap you buy. It's about how you can actually put this product together and sell and still make money from it. So landing pages as well. Some of these things we are doing it for you. Branding, personal branding, business branding. We're doing a case study of other brands in organization as well. Then competitor research, how to identify competitors in your niche industry, and the strategy, how to spy on them and use their strategy as well. Email marketing, okay? We're going to be teaching you about email marketing, how to automate your emails. A lot of people will leave money on the table because they don't follow up with their clients via emails. Now, email marketing has proved over the years that is one of the powerful tools to continue to actually sell your product. If social media is down today, I've never heard that our emails are down. Facebook has been down. WhatsApp has been down. The only one that you now have access to is your email marketing. So that is your goldmine. How you can maximize it. A lot of e-commerce platforms like Amazon, eBay, they maximize this to make sales. But I've discovered that businesses do not maximize this to make sales. How you can begin to do that, we'll be teaching you how to become a physical salesman or saleswoman, how to create videos for your goals, turning your proposal. Like I have a catalog here of proposal, because one of the things my company is into is also corporate gift items. So how you can brand your catalog like this, that when people see it, they are ready to actually give you the deals. what to do, how to go about it. We're going to be teaching you all of these things. You can see how beautiful this is. I'm sure you can see it. Very glossy, beautiful, lovely. How you can begin to do this and get deals in millions as well. We'll be teaching you that during this program. So the program is a done for you program. We're going to be giving you a website. So we're going to be doing the website for you. We're going to be doing a couple of things for you, but we also want you to learn. Otherwise, when we leave you, you will not be able to do anything anymore. You'll still be waiting on us. So this process has been simplified. We've taken out the edict for you. And because we understand that a lot of people who are even trying to get this are already planning their retirement plan. Now, if you want to plan your retirement plan, you don't want to work all the days of your life. One day you'll be 60. The energy you have now, you can't be using it to work like you are 40 or 30. So this is a good retirement plan. Now, when you put your system and structure in place, can be fetching you money while you sleep. So we are taking out the edict for you, simplifying the process. And the cost, like I said, is $10,000. But for those of you who are here today, you can pay $3,000. But Dr. Stephen has said, for those people who are here today, they can actually pay $2,000 for the first two individuals to pay. So this is the payment link. So Mary copied that payment link and post it on Facebook so that people can get access to that. Or if you are paying to a Nigeria account, you can pay to this UB account, B Akintayo Consult, and send your receipt to BC Akintayo. Okay, send your receipt to bcakintayo.consult@gmail.com. Well, Mary and Imam, ensure you post the payment link on the chat box so that people can actually make payment. Just two person pays $2,000 now. The other person, of course, will pay $3,000. And by the end of this meeting, we've not confirmed your payments, then you're not ready to actually change something in your business, in your finances. So I'll go back to my training module now so that I can wrap that up and continue the class. So I had to stop because a lot of people are asking that, a couple of people are asking for the payment link. So that's the payment link here. Okay, I think I was wrong. Sorry. So it's bcakitaya.com/ecom payments. Okay. So do paste that also on the Zoom platform so that people can, on the Facebook platform, so that people can make their payments. So let's go back to the slide right now. So once the first two people are confirmed, please, you'll not be able to pay $2,000 anymore. Okay, I want to go back to my slide right now. Okay. Okay, beautiful. So this was where I was before. So some more selling products, of course, you can look into. We have the woman hair, the woman hair accessories, the phone accessories, sunglasses, AirPods, wristwatch, bracelets, beauty products, security products, and kitchen, I call it kitchen utensils, no, kitchen gadgets, okay? Kitchen gadgets, no utensils. Don't let me write utensils. Kitchen gadgets is the best word for that. You can bring in and make money from as well. So where can you buy these products? Some of the platform you can buy these products, we have the eBay, we have Alibaba, we have iOffer, we have Everbuying, Light in the Box, DHgate, 1688, Pinduoduo, Made in China, China Invasion, and Kanka, New Egg, we have Auction Export, we have DHgate.com as well, and a lot of other e-commerce platforms you can buy this product from, bring them into your country to begin to make money from it. Okay, so maybe also let me know if I have our mentees here. Can say one or two things before I end the live show. So how to become profitable in the e-commerce sector. Okay, how to become profitable in the e-commerce sector. Someone is asking me to go back to this stretch mark cream. No, I can't go back. I have a limited time, so I can't go back. But you can make money from the stretch mark cream as well. Okay, a lot of ladies want to get rid of stretch mark from their bodies, and I've tested some of this cream and it's worked. So you can also get some of them, but I can't go back. Now, focus on your niche. How do you become profitable? Focus on your niche, on your niche, on your niche. Focus on your niche, okay? This is very important. Focus on your niche. Your niche is very important. So a lot of people do not understand that your niche is actually what can help you to make sales in the e-commerce business. So focus on your niche. Don't do everything everybody is doing. You won't make sales that way. Don't say, this is what they are doing. They are dancing. They are jumping. If you are not a good dancer like me, sorry, you just break your back because you want to dance like everybody's dancing on Instagram or Facebook. So just find what works for you. There's something that works for everybody. Don't try to follow all the trends. What happens is that you'll be in disarray. You won't even know where your business is going to anymore. So don't follow the crowd. Be cool. Have a platform, okay? A platform can be Instagram, it can be Facebook, it can be YouTube. So have a platform that you're using to be able to push your product, to sell your product. You can't use every platform. You can't use all platforms. So have a platform. Have a platform. It is very, very important, okay? Have a platform to push your product. What platform are you using to push your product? This is very important. Now, find where your customers are located. Everybody's not your customer. If you are selling sugar, everybody's not your customer. If you are selling honey, everybody's not your customer. If you are selling rice, not everybody's your customer. So you have to find, where are my customers located? How do they think? Which online platform do they use more? So you need to begin to ask yourself these questions. What product am I even selling? Is it a luxury product? So I know the kind of customers I need to target. Is it luxury clients? Is it average clients? Is it the lower level class clients? So you need to define this. That will help you to know that the kind of customer you need to target. Now you need to build a brand. People don't buy products. People buy brands. Guys, type it in the comment box. People buy brand. Nobody buy products. Maybe one or two few people, but the people who are really making sales, what they are selling is their brand. In short, this year is an intentional decision. I want to focus more on my brand again. I know I've been focusing on it, but I still want to focus more on it. Because when you focus on your brand, see, you will talk less before people buy your products. Why are people buying Nike? Why are people buying Gucci? Because they have built a brand. People don't buy products. See, I have this airpod with me. For those who are in Nigeria, some people will still prefer that if it's not an Oraimo airpod, they are not buying. Why? Because they've built a brand. And how do these people build brand? Because they are intentional. They employ experts to tell them things to do, what to do, how to go about it, coaches in building that brand until their name is ringing a bell in the mind of everybody. Why did I intentionally stay with e-commerce? Because I'm building a brand with e-commerce. In short, anything I'm doing, I sell real estate. It's still e-commerce I'm using to sell in real estate. So if you have your real estate, come and meet me. I'll sell real estate. I'm still using my e-commerce to sell real estate. So people buy brands. They don't buy people. They don't buy products. So what brand are you building? If you are not building a brand, there's a problem. There is a problem, real problem, if you are not building a brand. And you need to intentionally begin to build brand from today. Build a brand so that people buy your brand, okay? See, it is inconsequential sometimes. You don't even have to talk too much. People will just buy from you. People will just automatically buy from you. Just getting a notification, somebody has made payment for the $2,000. So we have one more person for the $2,000, and other people can join for the $3,000. So congratulations to the person who has made payments and gotten that slot. So one more slot we have left for the person that wants to pay $2,000. Now, if you know you want to pay $3,000, you don't have all your funds, and you can pay $1,000 on this webinar. This is not for those that want to pay $2,000. You can pay $1,000, then you get that offer, and you tell us when you pay the rest, okay? So you can, Mary also gets a link for those who want to pay $1,000 to pay the $1,000 and the balance of their $2,000 later. Please, this is actually a promo price. It's not the official price. So when you chat my email letter or myself, you'll be getting the official price, which is $10,000. So build a brand. People buy brands. They do not buy people. Sorry, they do not buy products. Build a brand. Once you build your brand, your product will say, see, if Davido come tomorrow and launch sneakers, the guy will sell. True or true now, guys, oh yeah, talk. Let me just use Davido. If Davido come tomorrow and say he's now selling shoes, he's selling sneakers, will it sell out? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Will it sell out? Yes or no? Come on. Will it sell out? Come on, guys. If he begins to sell shoes today, yes or no? Mary, can you just get the payment link? It's people we are confirming here. Don't confuse people. It's people that we are confirming now that are to pay $1,000. So it's not people that are chatting you up. I've told you, get the payment link and don't confuse people. So they don't think they can chat you next week and still pay 1,000. It's people that are paying on the spot that we are confirming for this coaching. Beautiful. Edith Young, Monica, Stephanie says yes, 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 yes. He will sell out because he has built a brand. If Dr. Stephen even launch a t-shirt brand, Monica will buy. Stephanie will buy. Why? Because he has built a brand. That is why they will buy. See, I don't run adverts sometimes, but I make sales. Why? Because of the small brand. Even me, this is my small self I've built. I make sales, not because I am running paid advert, but because I have built a brand. People can trust, because when people can trust your brand, they are ready to commit their money into your hands. Once they just trust that brand, they're ready to commit their money into your hands. So people actually buy brands. They buy people. They don't buy products. So embrace email marketing. I already made mention of that. So I'm not going to say that again. Embrace lead generation. The person that runs your ad can do that for you. Embrace ads on Facebook. Embrace ads on Instagram. Embrace ads on YouTube. I'm talking about things you can do to be profitable in your e-commerce business as well. Okay, if you can afford it, and employ a virtual assistant as well. Now, be visible. A lot of businesses are not visible. Okay, be visible. Be visible. Personally, I've been shouting I'm stopping my coaching program. Maybe it's this year I'll finally stop, because I want to push more of the products I'm selling so that you come and buy from me and add to my own money that I will make, and I will declare by the end of the year. Okay. So thank you, Stephanie. So when people can trust your brand, they are willing to commit their money into your hands. 100% true. So be visible. Let people know that this is what you are selling. Like, there's none of you watching this now that will not know that Bisi Akintayo, what she sells, okay, is e-commerce. She loves e-commerce. She drinks, eats, sleep. In my sleep, I'm talking about e-commerce. So if you guys have questions for me, please begin to ask your question now. Okay. So if I have my guest in the house, maybe you can tell their admin so that it brings him up. I want to play a video. I don't know if that video I'll be able to play it right now. If you have your questions in the house, please ask your questions. And for those of you who want to join the e-commerce acceleration program, you have the payment link there. And we have one more person to be confirmed for the $2,000. And other people, of course, can pay the $3,000 if they are interested. Remember, it's not for everybody. It's not about, oh, I don't have money. It's not for everybody. This program is not for everybody, okay? It's for those who are ready to be intentional about changing something in their personal life, in their business. So this is my student. Okay, funny enough, she was one that sent me, she sent me dinner yesterday. Okay. So just a way to, she sent me a very beautiful platter. She said it was, okay, I'm trying to, let me pause this now. Let me see if I can share the screen so that I hope you'll be able to hear from this method I'm using to share video. Okay, let's hope if you can hear, please tell me if you can hear.
Okay. And in joining my platform, what can you say as been? The honest truth, how has it been? How has the journey been for you so far and being a part of the platform?
So can you all hear the video I'm playing right now? Can you all hear? Please, if you can hear, type I can hear. Can you all hear? I actually just paused it to be sure that you guys can hear. Can you hear? Can you hear, guys? Please type in the comment box if you could hear. No, I mean, I just actually paused the video, but if you could hear earlier when I played the video, can you type you could hear earlier? Okay, I'm playing the video now. Let me know if you can hear.
It's been a great experience, I have to be honest. A lot of surprises, and I can say good surprises. Even joining the team for starters, I think it was one of those, how can I put it? It was one of those crazy, more like adrenaline decisions that I made. How did I find out about you? I think I was surfing the internet one day. I like to follow people that are business inclined. So I think I was following Dr. Stephen Akitayo. He was talking about, there was a particular webinar I think they carried out, and then I missed it. I read about it and I was interested. So I sent a message, can I get the playback? I didn't get response, but I think I got something better because there was more like, I think maybe it was like an advert or something whereby he was talking. He was talking about how some university students that have been home, make money from doing something. And then he was encouraging people about how, there's going to be a webinar on e-commerce, go in and join. When you even get there, he was actually addressing students that when you get there, and then the acceleration, what's it called now, training, that even if you don't have the money, ask Mrs. Bisi Akitaya and say, what can I do and how can I do it? And that's how I knew about, the e-commerce acceleration training that I came for. And I came that night. And I think it was like the last night, like today is the last night. And by the time you said, the skip for the training, I said to myself, this woman must be joking. Like, you want us to commit to this, like right now. But I think I remembered what, Dr. Stephen said. And I said to myself, I was not going to allow the price to deter me. And I just went back, I started chatting up with your PA. And I said, you know what, I hear what she said. But I don't have this money right now. I work 9 to 5. I work in a reputable organization. Like you said, the power of introduction. I introduced myself. I said my name. I said where I was working. And I said, you know what? I don't think I would run away, but I don't have this money. But I want to make this commitment. And I can say to you that it was one of the best decisions that I've made this year. It's not because I'm looking at you. We've had a lot of conversations. One of the best so far because it helped me not just starting up this e-commerce, business itself, but it's helped me to be able to make some other great decisions in things that, I was doing, like, the project that I told you about the property. So it's one of the best things that I said I could say for free that I did this year. A lot of learning, and I'm still learning.
Okay, because the video is actually about 7 minutes long, so I will not be able to share everything she actually said, but that's just a tip from what Madam Temitope has said concerning the coaching program, which she is actually a part of. And she's done with her 3 months already, but guess what? We are still together. We still had a session last week. She's giving me a review on sales, what they are doing. We're having a session again before the end of the month as well to fine tune what she's doing next. And in terms of her brand, and now she's pushing that and bomber to bomber, and just watch out and see that brand. Yeah, lots of other testimonials, but of course we can always bring a few to have you here. Hi, Adedayo. Is it Adedayo? Adebayo?
Adedayo.
Yeah, I used to call you Adebayo. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Adedayo Oluwafemi. I know it's Oluwafemi.
Good evening, ma.
Yes. Good evening. Good to have you, my brother.
Same here,
How
ma.
are you
Well
doing
done,
today?
Ma. I'm fine.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Good to have you on the Zoom call tonight. So I'm going to be I want to see how I can make you a co.
Yes, I think I've been added as.
Yes,
Okay.
I know you've been a participant, but I want you to appear also on the screen.
Okay.
So rather than replace, so let me see. Okay. Admin, kindly enable both of us to be on the main screen at the same time. I think I can't do that from my end. I can only replace him. So, Daniel, how have you been? Happy New
I'm
Year.
fine. Same to you,
Happy
ma.
New Year. Okay, so I need you to just share a little. I know we are still having a live show together next
Yes,
week.
ma'am.
So I need you to share a little with the audience, how your journey, because you were even a student,
Yes, of course.
and the e-commerce was able to make you a millionaire, was
Definitely.
able to make you build your own house. Now
Definitely.
you have started your real estate company as well, all because of e-commerce, which of course you learned from me. So
Definitely.
can you just explain
All
to
right.
the
So,
audience, yes,
good evening, everyone.
what's your why and how you were able to accomplish that?
Okay. Thank you very much for the privilege. Good evening, DSA Dr. Stephen Akitayo and Mrs. Bisi Akitayo. Okay, so my name is Femi Adeda, basically. So I got to know about Dr. Stephen Akitayo and Mrs. Bisi Akitayo back then as an undergraduate at the University of Lagos. So then I learned from them the e-commerce business. But when you enroll for the e-commerce, either master class or the acceleration program, there are a lot of things that you'll be taught. But for me, one of the things I learned from the Akitayo basically was how to leverage on the OPM strategy. And that alone has been working for me, has worked for me, and is still working for me, even in my real estate, business till today. And in my own case, I was able to leverage on the OPM strategy during COVID-19 when there was lockdown, in the almost every part of the world, basically. So I was able to leverage on that e-commerce skill that I learned from you. And I was able to make a profit of about 14.5 million selling infrared thermometer. So the question is, how was I able to go about it? So before now, I already have some contacts. So I was able to reach out to a particular woman which was based in Ibadan. So she said she wanted to buy infrared thermometer. What will it cost her? So I told her that it's going to cost her 10,000 naira to get a piece of infrared thermometer. Okay, so when I told her, she said she would like to buy 200 pieces. And funny enough, when I did my own calculation based on how you taught us, the landing cost, the clearance, and all of those things, so I realized that it's going to cost 6,000 naira to bring a piece of infrared thermometer down to Nigeria. So if you do the calculation from your hand, you see that she wants to buy 200 pieces. And if you multiply 10,000 that I have charged her by the 2,000, by the 200 pieces, rather, that's 2 million naira. So my own profits there was 800,000. Using the calculation. So rather than me taking the 800,000 and keeping it to myself, so I decided to, replace the money, the profit into the business by importing 100 pieces of the infrared thermometer, which costed 600,000. So then I saved 200,000. So when the product came, I was able to deliver to the woman. She was excited because I think she was selling from 20,000 and above. So when I used the strategy you taught us about how to do marketing research using Google Trends. So I noticed that people in Abuja and people in Port Harcourt are even in need of infrared thermometer than most Lagosians. So I noticed that a lot of people were importing, focusing on, Lagos. So I decided to focus on Abuja and Port Harcourt. And believe me, I was selling infrared thermometer that landed for 6,000 naira. I was selling them for 30,000 naira, 40,000 naira. I meant the 100 pieces I imported. So I made I made about 3 million from that transaction. That is when you do 30 by 100 pieces that I imported with the profit made. That's 3 million and 200,000 that I saved initially. So when I saw that, this thing is I was able to push it before school owners. Okay, there was a time government made this mandatory for churches, schools, and all. So I said, okay, if they paid, the pre-order strategy, they pay 15K, that I'm going to get it delivered to them. And because I have already known that it's going to cost 6,000 naira, to import a piece of infrared thermometer. So I still use the same strategy. So when someone wanted to buy 50 pieces, so the profit I was to make, I reinvested it to import 75 pieces of infrared thermometer. And the same strategy still work, selling to Abuja and Port Harcourt. while a lot of people here in Lagos are still complaining. So I still use the digital marketing skills acquired from you to be able to push that sales. So when I saw that, oh, this thing was actually working perfectly for me, then I decided to start replicating the same method, importing, looking for people to buy, then keeping the money. So at the end of the day, I was able to sell about 500 pieces of the infrared thermometer, to people majorly in Abuja and Port Harcourt, and cumulatively, the profit made from it was just 14.5 million. So there was a time though that I was selling some for 25,000, when the thing started dropping in price due to a lot of people importing into Nigeria. But basically, the method I learned from you, which is the OPM, was what made me a millionaire, which is the truth of the matter. And as some of you could see here, okay, so from the proceeds of the e-commerce, by God's grace, I was able to still acquire this small property just to show, as you can see here. So, but thank God.
Gberaga entered. The Gberaga entered. Femi Gberaga was able to acquire the small.
So thank you very much, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Thank you very much, Mrs. Bisi Akintayo. So the same strategy I learned from you has helped me, and it's still helping me, and even in my real estate business that I have actually diversified. So thank you very much for the privilege given to me. Then God bless you.
Welcome. You're welcome, Femi. That's a beautiful apartment you have there. And I'm happy about your testimony. And
thank you.
That's to show you that people actually are making money. At least you contributed to among the people as well who made money in 2021, 2022 from the e-commerce platform. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That. I hope the people who are watching will not just be watchers and be enjoying the beautiful view that they are seeing in your house. And this young guy,
any serious-minded person must enroll for the e-commerce acceleration program, because the truth of the matter
when
is,
did you even finish school?
I finished in 2019. 2019, yes.
And you served in 2020.
Yes, I served in 2020.
There are still so many people who actually have finished school even 2020 Gbogboro and don't have, and yet you just finished school 2019. And just 2 years.
Because of God and through your impact.
now down the line, glory to God. Through that you've been able to acquire this. So imagine you didn't actually take that bold step to learn and all of that. You will still be that copper or that.
I'll still be looking for work.
Looking for a job or earning maybe like 20K or a few, or looking for how to jackpot. No, what you'll be looking for. I mean, Femi is to jackpot. What you'll be looking for right now is how to jackpot. Even if you want to travel on a vacation and all of that, you can afford it because you have something that can help you afford it. You're not even thinking, oh, you're looking for work.
No.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing your testimony.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Have an amazing time again next week together. Thank you so much for coming live tonight.
Thank you for the
you guys, you're welcome. You guys, if you have a question for me, do not forget to type that in the comment box. I begin to draw my curtain tonight, okay? For those who have made payments, okay, I don't know how much the person paid, but I had somebody else has made payment. So congratulations to the other person as well who has made payments today. So for those of you who are watching, who still want to make your payments, this is the payment link. And you can reach out to us. You can reach out to us, Stephen Akintayo consulting@gmail.com, or you reach out to BC Akintayo consult@gmail.com. So BC Akintayo consult@gmail.com. So that's the email to send in screenshots of your payments. For those of you who have made payments, BC Akintayo consult@gmail.com. So send in your payment evidence there. And for those of you who do not have questions, okay, I'm going to be drawing the curtain here. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone. Please, you need to explain, Mary, so that you don't, okay, this is just for those who actually want to pay, who actually have the offer of $3,000. You can only pay, you want to make a part payment, you can pay $1,000 or more to tie down the offer today. But if you are unable to tie down the offer today, I'm so sorry, that slot will not be kept for you. And if you come back, we can allow you to pay $4,000 because it's no longer a promo. So if you chat us, you can pay $4,000 instead of the $10,000. At least I'm fair enough. Okay? But if for those of you who are here who want to tie down the offer, you can pay $8,000. So in absence of any question tonight, a big thank you to everybody who has been a part of this live show. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. You guys matter. And it's obvious that you guys are hungry for success. And the people who made payment, it shows that you are hungrier for success tonight. So enjoy your weekend. Have a beautiful, a blessed weekend. But ensure that in the coming week, you detoxify your mind. You surround yourself with positive people. You surround yourself with people who actually have departure notes. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys. Bye-bye.